Welcome back. Tonight our guest is an Oscar-nominated actress. You know her from Hustle and Flow, Hidden Figures, Coffee and Kareem, and so much more. The magnificent, the glorious, the one, the only, Taraji P. Henson is here with us. How are you, Taraji? Are you well?
I am as well as I can be.
Now, where are you right now? Where are you? Who are you with?
I am finally back in Southern California. I had my son, my dog, my brother, who was also my acting coach, but he's more like my brother. We went to college together. He was house sitting for me. And in the process of about to move, and then COVID happened and they shut the city down. So he got stuck up here. My fiance is stuck in Chicago because he has to finish up the business there because we're leasing our condo. So someone had to stay and finish that up. So yeah.
Well, I gotta say, isolation is looking good on you, Taraji. I'm loving this whole look. Did you do this yourself?
I did this myself. Took me 3 days, but all I have is time. I'm learning a lot.
You are, and I
did my nails, my makeup. Yeah, I'm just having a good old time in my glam room.
Isn't it incredible all the things that you didn't know you were capable of?
Actually, I was capable of it all. I just, I wanted to go into cosmetology when I did not get accepted into the performing arts high school. So I was like, what else do I love to do? And I was a year late applying to cosmetology school. I think that was God. Like, that's not what you're supposed to do. But it was something that I always held dear to me. And so my little side hustle in college was I did $20 acrylics. I did $20 roller sets. And that's how I ate in college.
I've just noticed, I've never seen this tattoo on your bicep before. The truth.
Oh, no? Yeah.
Is that in case anybody upsets you and you're like, you can't handle the truth?
I've been called the truth a lot. I've known because I can only tell the truth. I can't tell a lie. I get paid to lie. You know what I mean? So in my real life, it's very hard for me to do.
Now, Taraji, I want to talk to you about this. You've done something really quite incredible. You've launched this brilliant campaign, free virtual therapy for African Americans who've been affected by COVID-19. Tell me about it, how it's going, and what made you want to do this, and how people can get involved.
Well, I was inclined to do something because as you know, may or may not know, in the African American community, we don't deal with mental health. You know, it's a generational thing that's been passed down to pray your problems away, or it makes you look weak, or when we do express ourselves, somehow we're demonized for it. So, and we have trust issues, with medicine and stuff. So I've been to Congress, on the floor of Congress, pleading the case. And when this whole thing went down, I just thought about all the people who are isolating or suffering in isolation. I think about people who may not be, because of so many reasons, unemployment, just your living conditions. You cannot afford mental health. And right now we all need it. And so I'm just thinking about those underserved communities where people, that's the last thing they're thinking about is, how do I take care of my mental health? And they're traumatized by this because the numbers are alarming in the Black communities. We are being disproportionately affected by this COVID-19, and that is traumatizing. And so I'm just trying to do my part. We're offering 5 therapy sessions for free. We're asking people to donate. If you just text "No Stigma" to 707070 and just donate whatever you can. I'm just trying to save lives and make this a bit easier on people. And another thing, I think this is the time to even try therapy if you've ever had any kind of reservations, because now you're in the comfort of your own home and you have nothing but time. And why not work on yourself? I'm doing it.
Well, also there's a thing which to get across to people, which I've even dealt with, like, say, with my parents, for example, who are from a generation of, like, head down, pull your socks up, get on with it, you're fine. Yeah. You know what I mean? To teach people that when you are at your most vulnerable, if we are all at our most vulnerable, we might actually be the strongest we could ever be,
And see, that's what I'm taking this time now. Like, we can get a lot of people. Actually, the server shut down for 30 minutes when I did CNN. And that just shows you how many people need this help, you know? I mean, domestic violence is at an all-time high. Child abuse is at an all-time high. Alcoholism is at an all-time high because people don't know what to do with these feelings and this anxiety, you know? So I'm just trying to be a little help, a little breath of fresh air in this dark time.
Give me the number one more time. You text No Stigma
to 70 70 70.
707070. Now, we got to talk about the series finale of Empire. Now, you were in the middle of filming, was it the last episode or the second to last episode when all this happened?
It was the second to last episode. So we were slated to film 20 episodes. We had 18 in the can. We were working on 19 when COVID came and shut down everything. And so I honestly, when people go, how's the finale? Can you give us anything? For the first time in my career, since I've been on this show, I can't give you squat because I don't know. I don't know how it's going to end.
Nobody's told you.
Well, I knew how it was going to end if we had continued the 20 because I've read all the scripts. But now I just know what we filmed and I don't know what kind of magic they're going to make. I'm sure it's going to be brilliant because they are really good at what they do, but it's going to be movie magic in the editing room.
So you didn't even get to say like a proper goodbye to all of these people you've worked with for so many years.
And it breaks my heart because I'm a huge crew person. I take care of my crew. I take care of the people that take care of me. And listen, I bought them all Letterman sweaters because it was our senior year. And I love to give my gifts out because I love to play Santa. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't say goodbye. I couldn't hug. I mean, we've been family for 6 years. And, you know, this hurts a little bit. And we're texting each other like I hope we get a chance to say goodbye. And it looks like we won't.
Well, also, there's one thing, jobs end and you say goodbye to people, but this has been such a monumental moment in your life. I mean, I feel like more than any other show, Empire came out and was immediately in the zeitgeist. People were just talking about it all the time, and particularly talking about Cookie. What is it about her and that character that you think just made the world want to talk about her and then subsequently talk about you, you know?
You know what? Because Cookie lived the truth, her truth. She wasn't afraid. She was unwavering. She was the moral compass. She said things that people wish they could say, you know? And I mean, I think if she didn't teach us anything, she taught us to live your truth and not back down from your truth. Be unapologetically who you are. And this is coming from a woman who sold drugs with her husband and went to jail for 17 years, and she's a hero. But she was very clear on why she went to jail. Like, she's not a person that minces words. She is the living, walking truth. Take it or leave it, like it or not. But she's okay because it's her truth. And I think if we all did that, we would live a little stress-free, I think. Because the stress and anxiety comes from things that you're afraid to say or do, right? That's when anxiety creeps in, or fear, or whatever. But if you just lived boldly in your truth and planted your feet in the ground and just said, this is how I feel today, whether you like it or not. You know, my dad lived like that. Stress-free, he wasn't so stress-free, but, you know, he didn't go to sleep worrying about a lot of things. I mean, financial is different, but, you know, his conscience was clean because whatever he had to say, he said.
But I think, and I'm not sure the many people know completely the journey that you took to get to this place in your career. You know, you came to LA, I think it was in the 90s. You were a single mother. You traveled across the country to go to LA to try and live your dream. What was that trip like, and how does it inform your life now today?
Well, I think I was the only one that knew I wasn't going back. Like, my mom was like, oh, she's going to go and then she's going to come back. Like, when I packed my bags, I was like, peace out. I never looked back. I knew I was gone. I just knew that having a child so young, especially a boy, if I don't live out my dreams, if I'm not bold enough to tackle my dreams and go after them, then what I'm going to teach him to live a life of fear. So if I can look into my kid's eyes and say, you can do anything, and I haven't tried, he's not going to believe me, right? So, you know, I guess what it taught me is that faith over fear. Because that's literally, I had a toddler son, he was 1, and I had $700 in my pocket, but I had a whole lot of faith, and I had talent. So, because I had already did the work. I went to school, I did my bid, I got my degree, I trained all I could train. So now I had to go put it to work. And I just knew I had a great support system, a team around me that whenever I wanted to quit, they would be like, nope, that was my dad. He would be like, nah, you've come too far to turn back now. And so when people are sowing good seeds into you and you know you've done all the work, fear is nothing. Fear can cripple you. And so that's what I learned. You have to choose faith over fear, and they cannot coexist.
And thank God you did.